This is a game called Melatonin, which is also coincidentally what I'm probably going to be downing after I'm done with the stream. So it's 3:10 right now. I can maybe go for about a half hour on this and then come back to it later. Half Asleep. Look, the name's the game. It's made by Half Asleep, and the game's called Melatonin. I think we know what the theming here is. I'm gonna have to turn this down just a tad. So, there's a game series I love that's near and dear to a lot of people called Rhythm Heaven. There was a game on the Game Boy Advance, which never came to America. Game on the DS, game on the Wii, and a game on the 3DS. And there's no signs of a new game being made. It seems like this series might have run its course with Nintendo, just because... I think it's also partially because Tsunku, the Japanese musician, who, like, heavily oversaw the series, I don't think he can work on it anymore. I believe he got throat cancer, which is, like, the worst thing a singer can get. It's very sad. But, what the fuck? Okay, sorry. Something was distracting me there. But, we have some successors to Rhythm Heaven. This game, Melatonin, just came out the other day as part of the Nintendo House of Indies thing on the Switch. It was actually on PC a few days ago. Stream title should have been Melatonin Taking the Gummies. Yeah, but it's already late, and I've already been doing the stream, so I don't want to think of another wacky name for it. There's also a game coming out in 2024 called Bits and Bops, which it looks a lot more like just straight up Rhythm Heaven, whereas this just seems to be mostly gameplay inspired by it. I've already futzed the settings earlier, and I think it should be okay. Yeah, I don't need any of the accessibility things on. And I'll keep vibration. Calibration we're gonna keep off for now. And I haven't started it. Please be aware this game contains visual effects like flashing lights and colors that can affect players who are susceptible to photosensitive epilepsy. Bits and Bops and those Dippin' Dots, yeah. I don't want to talk too much about Bips and Bops during this stream because I don't want to take away the thunder from Melatonin. Not to mention the fact that that game is at least a year and a half away, if not more. And it also doesn't have a Switch version confirmed yet, so I'm holding off my pledge on that until that's confirmed. Melatonin is a rhythm game that requires precise timing. For a dreamy experience, make sure your sound is on and avoid using Bluetooth audio. That's a little loud. I'm going to tone it down to 20. Let's start by testing your inputs. Follow the rhythm and hit A on the beat while the moving circles fully overlap with the center circle. Done. If that didn't feel right, you can manually calibrate the timing of the hit window in the settings menu to compensate for any latency. Let's do a quick tutorial to get a feel for the controls. Melatonin is all about recognizing audio and visual cues and reacting to them at the right time according to the rhythm. How are you so good with these type of games? I mean, I've played a lot of rhythm games. I'm not really that great at it. I can't play like Jess can tear up poppin' music and Beatmania 2DX. I cannot do that. If you saw my Beatmania stream from 2020, it wasn't good. Or was that 2021? I can't remember when I actually streamed Beatmania. I think it was 2020. Yeah, it was. It was. For the first lesson, pay attention to the cues. They will be hinting for you to react on the fourth beat when the circles fully overlap. Every level in the game will eventually expect you to follow the cues without the visual guide. There will be less guidance for the next lesson, but try to react on the fourth beat, just like last time. Some levels will have multiple reaction types. In the next lesson, follow the cues and react with L and R on the second and fourth beat. There will also be times when you need to start and end your reaction at different times. In this final lesson, hold A on the third beat and let go of the fourth. Oh, this is a little more involved than Rhythm Heaven. Struggle with games like this. Even I struggled with Harmo Night. I think it's because I have a bit of processing disorder. I mean, it's fine. Trust me. That's what me with fighting games. You saw how bad I handled those fighting games. I had trouble with 3 stars. That's because I'm not quick enough. My brain just doesn't work that quickly. Every level in the game will have a unique set of audio and visual cues for you to learn and follow. There's a practice mode for each level that guides you to the proper timing, but eventually you'll just have to rely on following the cues. If the game feels too difficult, remember that there are various assist options in the accessibility settings to fine-tune the difficulty. That's the end of the tutorial. Ready to start the game? This game's not too long. I think there's like 20, like less than 30 levels. I think there's like 25 or 26 levels. Then people get mad at you for not thinking quickly. Guys, I can't think that fast or shit will go down, and not in a nice way either, yeah. Night 1. That mob? Sounds like a grown-up mob. Did not expect a person. I'm sorry, that, like, I know that this person probably put a lot of thought into the designs in this game, but absolutely this character looks exactly like Mob from Mob Psycho. Zoom setting, okay. Dream about food. Haha, tiny man, yeah. Stream has 3 patterns to react to. Make sure you're familiar with how they sound before moving on to score mode. The last one's a bit tricky. Practice mode will guide you through this using the timing circle metronome. If you'd like to be guided at all times, you can enable that in the accessibility settings. Eat on B3. What's this third one? Alright, let's do score mode. I'm wondering how harshly this game scores you. Oh, there's a bar on the left, okay. How's that late? Three, 4. Damn it! Wow, I didn't hit the max rank. Great. 7 late, 1 miss. 24 perfect. Keep it up. Hard mode. so late there? Four perfect, 11 late. Okay. No more. I guess that night 1 means this is like the first chapter of it. 2 stars, 2 galaxies, okay. Editor. So you can like make your own custom stages apparently? Downbeat, offbeats, events, tempo. Shoot food, throw food, launch. Wow. This is so long too, because this song's long. Like, how are you supposed to switch tab? Okay. Oh, it had to launch every turn, so it didn't launch except for the last one. That's very silly. Alright, so there's a whole thing with the editor. You can make your own custom stages and just make them hard as shit, but I think I'll avoid that for now. Unlock with the 8 stars, okay. This stream items will be dropped on specific patterns on the left. Memorize them and swipe your credit card in the same pattern on the right. Nice. All right, let's do it. Oops. Wow, I'm an idiot. I wasn't paying attention. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that was all late. Damn. Alright. SKs where everyone did not understand that you had to pay back the money you spent. Yeah. Just keep charging. Just keep charging. I'm not gonna bother with hard mode just yet. I feel like that's probably something for later. Dream about tech. This dream, shoot incoming enemies 1 beat after they appear. Enemies on the bottom row will be harder to hit since they appear on the off beats. Let's do it. There's a PS5 down there. That should have a PS5. PS5 and a PS3. Or PS4. Getting thrown off here. I got a great. Not great though. Like, I haven't gotten the max rank on any map yet. Oh, I got a poor computer on the ground. That was how my computer was for the first few months I had it. I eventually, we have like a little printer stand that I have my computer resting on now. Still gets dusty though. Dream about followers. Oh, I do that all the time. they straight up use the logos from the other shit from like actual places. This stream will be jumping from platform to platform. After landing, jump when the platform is about to launch you upwards. Don't just jump as soon as you touch the platform. Is that even legal? I have no idea. The phone vibrators will act as cues for the more tricky parts. There's Twitch. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This is much tighter. This feels much tighter than a regular game, like a rhythm heaven game. This is rough. Not gonna lie, it's not bad. It's just this is just a level higher than it should be for me. Excuse me. I feel like you're punished a little too harshly for getting lates or earlies. A lot of followers. I wish. Hey, Gigendo, how you doing? God, I wish. Speaking of, actually, while I'm on the topic here, I'm gonna load up my own stream because they said that like people are supposed their stream goals are supposed to be visible now, like on the page while you're streaming, but I don't see it for mine. Certainly don't see it on mine. Is there a way to like display the stream goal? Like I don't get that. Manage goals. Customize progress bar. Yeah, we have it. Browser source, end goal. No, whatever. I don't know. They said it's supposed to just be visible on pages, but I have no idea. Alright, yeah. I feel... Alright, so my initial impression is I feel like the game is a little too punishing on the early late, but... I don't know. I might also just suck ass. So we're almost a half hour in, so I'm gonna stop because again it's after 3:30. We're gonna finish this chapter up. Scored hard. Oh, so this must be a remix, like Rhythm Heaven does. Yep. Oh, okay, alright. We're getting thrown right into it. Well, not terrible. I mean, it was about average compared to what I was doing. That's probably the end of chapter 1, I'm guessing. Definitely fun. It feels like vibe Rhythm Heaven. I know that's kind of an awful way to just reduce this game down to like a phrase, but I'd say that kind of sums it up pretty well. It's dreamy vibe Rhythm Heaven. Night 2. Got a microphone and exercise ball. Phone's plugged in on the floor. Dream about exercise, dream about work, dream about money, dream about dating. Okay, alright, okay, so there's 5 nights total. Five nights at Rhythms. Display, audio. I don't think calibration is going to help much because I'm getting both lates and earlies, depending on the game. But what I will do is I'll go back to the title screen. But yeah, this is definitely a step up in difficulty. It feels a little tighter than most average Rhythm Heaven games. And those could get pretty tight, so... Indulgence, get through night 1. Perfect tutorial, scored 3 stars in a level. Get a perfect score in scored mode. Collect all the stars in the game. Oh, that's gonna be rough. Scored 3 rings in a level. Get a perfect score in hard mode. Collect all the rings in the game. Get all perfect scores. Finish a custom edited level. And then there's also 3 or 4. Oh, these are just get through each of the acts. Okay. So not a ton to do here other than just go back for a high score, but we'll definitely finish this on stream. But it is 3:41 in the morning. I've been streaming for 5 hours and 10 minutes, and I think it's time to wrap it up for tonight. Definitely had to compress what I wanted to do down a bit. I did everything I wanted to do in JoJo. Had to cut this down a little more than I wanted to, and Killer 7, I was only going to go for like another 10-15 minutes if it were a full stream anyway, so we didn't really miss a ton. But what I'm going to do... GG, thank you. what I'm gonna do is tomorrow, probably not early afternoon, it'll probably be later afternoon in the evening. I will maybe come back with more of this, but I think what I really want to do is I really want to start Sports Story, because I've been waiting forever for this game, and it is taunting me by being there now. So yeah, that's what to expect. That's what to expect tomorrow into the future. Melatonin, Sports Story, and more Killer 7, and we'll kind of cycle through those until we finish it. Probably no stream on Christmas evening. I don't know, because I'm going to be coming back from my relative's place in the evening, and I'm going to probably be too tired. But we'll see. Thank you for the follow. It sounds like a cool game. It is a cool game. Sports Story intrigues you. If you haven't played Golf Story, that was really good, and Sports Story is the follow-up to it. So I absolutely recommend at least Golf Story. I don't know about Sports Story yet, but we'll see. But yeah, probably won't be streaming Christmas night, but I will be streaming tomorrow, probably into Christmas overnight, and then Monday and on, we'll try to get through these 3 games and hopefully finish them by the end of the year. I'm at least hoping to get this and Killer 7 done. Sports Story might go over into January, but we'll see. And then once the new year hits, we got to start making changes. But yeah, that'll be all for tonight. Thank you so much for coming. If you want to watch more streams, check out twitch.tv/team/wildabandoned. Plenty of people streaming there right now. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. Always appreciate it. Thank you for the follows. You're all great. Thank you, and good night. Make sure you take your melatonin, because you want to sleep. You want to get the big boy sleeps like me. Good night.